Well, hello there. I'm going to go ahead and go over how to set up your Weebly website. This might be a little different than the way I did it in class, but anyway, this is the way I'm going to do it. We're going to click here on the link that'll open up the home page for Weebly. It's a company actually owned by Square. Square is actually the parent company. Weebly is just kind of a subsidiary. Square gobbled them up. Create something interesting, get gobbled up. So we're going to click on sign up. It's a little different than the way I did it in class. So in sign up, you got to put in your name, first and last. Got to put in your email. And let's see. And then after you put your email in, and I want you to please use your school email. Use your school Gmail. This is an old email that I have. I have not used it for years, a long time. Maybe you can tell me why. Let's see, password. You need to create a secure password, okay? And let's see here. Go, United States. Don't forget to click that you agree to their conditions, and we're going to click continue. So your name, your email address, you got to type it twice so they make sure it's right. Create a password. I'd click the show button, but it's a password. You might want to click the show button to make sure you typed your password correctly because they only give you one chance to put a password in. Just saying. Agree to their terms and click continue. And then be patient. Sometimes the screens do some funky stuff. Like it looks like I'm right back where I started, but you'll see that if you'll be patient, the little spinning wheel on the tab at the top of the screen, right up here, there was a little spinning wheel. Watch that spinning wheel. And by the way, I never save my passwords. Just simply never save my passwords. Now, once you get here to this page, we want to, because the whole point of this assignment is we're creating a portfolio. We want to create something that's going to have examples of the work that we've done in class to show off your accomplishments. So over here on the left, these are the business websites by Square. We don't want to try Square because that's not what we're looking at. We're not going to start a business just yet. Though you have classmates here at Alvarez High who actually have online business accounts, and I've been aware of a few students over my 5 years here so far who have become successful online e-commerce salespeople. We want a personal website, and notice here that there's that keyword portfolio. We want to create a portfolio site. These are now they could still cost money, but now for you guys, for my students, we're going to create a portfolio. So I want to select the theme portfolio, and specifically, I want you to select the modus operandi because everything I'm going to do is going to relate to the modus operandi theme. Um, these other themes would require more destruction to get to where you can start to build a basic page. So I'm going to click modus operandi. And then this weird window comes up. It says page not found, check your URL, and might be a little confused as to what's going on. It says onboarding right here. And then I've sat here and I've waited and nothing's happened. So what I did is I clicked, see the blue button in the corner there where my mouse is? Start editing. I'm going to click start editing. And that gets what I want to have happen. Weebly opens up this page that asks me to select your domain name. You know, this page is currently at the domain www.weebly.com. You can see that domain right there listed in the address bar here, the address window of this window. Over here, the domain we're in here is Google Classroom. That's the domain that we're in. Here in Weebly, you're going to create a domain that's unique to you. And, as I've said in class, there's a lot of students who have made some pretty cool, interesting names. And I appreciate the fact that they put the time and effort to think of a catchy, web name, web address name. Now, all of your web addresses are going to have to end in .weebly.com. You begin typing right there. See where the cursor, it's like forced to be just right there, right after the dot. And so I'm going to try something different here. Let's see. No, let's not go with my first name. Booths example dot weebly.com. Boothsexample.weebly.com. Now, this is the domain name that I'm selecting. Some of my students had things like Phantom Spider, Goopy Cat, Nat's Small World, um, a whole bunch. I could go back and look at some of these names, over here. What did Juan Gallaga call his? Rainy Fall, rainyfall.weebly.com. Cool. Um, Kevin here. Kevin WZ. Good job, Kevin. Um, localfriendlyneighbor.weebly.com. Friendly neighbors page. Look at that. localfriendlyneighbor.weebly.com. I like that. So there's lots of possibilities for what you can make the name of your domain. And the part that's highlighted right here, that's the specific name of your domain. Then we put the .weebly.com on because we're not going to be actually having a domain that we this is a domain that's a subdomain. So when I click search, you're going to see that two choices pop up: professional domain, subdomain. We're going to get a subdomain. See, professional domains, they cost money. Professional domains cost money. However, subdomains are free with Weebly branding on your website, and that would be boothexample.weebly.com. So I'll click the choose button for that because there it is. Do I really want to do that? Oh, nope, we don't. Let's try a different name. Um, Booth Demo 2023. Let's search for that. I bet that's available too. Boothdemo2023.weebly.com. Okay, I'll go with that. Boothdemo2023.weebly.com. I'm going to choose that one. I like that name a little better. The previous name I noticed could be broken up into 3 words that still spell something. I'll click done. This brings me to the editor. The editor is where I'm allowed to change and modify this page. And we'll get into that. We'll get into changing and modifying. But over here, there's a publish button. Publish. We're going to put this thing on the internet. At the moment, it's not live. This page is not live. I could not go to www.boothdemo2023.weebly.com. That's the domain name that I just created, boothdemo2023.weebly.com. If I search for that right now, I'm going to get a 404, page not found. But I'm going to hit the publish button. And when this process is complete, waiting for it, waiting for it, waiting for it. When this process is complete, the website's published. Let me close that window. Let me refresh this now. And bam, there it is, Booth Demo 2023. The page is live. Now, granted, it's just the template at the moment. Very quickly, it's going to change from the template into my demo page for this year. So the last thing you need to do here is you need to then, once you've got your page, okay, by the way, when you click the publish button, do you notice there's a link right here? You can click this link right here and that will open up your web page. Now I already had a tab set up for that, but I want you to see that. When you click this link right here, that link right there, it'll open your page up. And then I want you to copy that link, copy the link to your page, and make sure that, in your page, in the instructions, off to this side right here where my mouse is going in circles, there are some controls that let you add and create. And you want to add a link. So you're going to click on that button, the little plus button for adding and creating, and you're going to submit that link to me directly. So it'll show up over here with all these other links that your classmates have turned into me. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in class. Don't forget to like and subscribe.